We have power as a community. We have power to help each other improve our quality of life by sharing information. And you're like, fuck's sake, Charlie, don't be one of them. Like all those people that are like, perhaps if you exercise more, you'd feel better. Fuck you! It's all about independence and not letting it win. Now, I'm not well today. I thought about it and I thought, fuck it, I'm gonna do a couple of these because I think they'll change, your priorities change depending on how fucked up you are. So, first one, the nest. Now, this might look a mess. It's not. Everything is here for a reason. Okay, so, minion bedding because it makes me happy. Rib pillow. Knee and hip pillow. Jaw joints hat. Jaw joints to keep me warm. Emergency jumpery thing to keep me warm. Access to the heater. I cannot express how important your nest is. I'm going to do a whole vlog on this. Now, like I said, I'm not doing great today. So I'm in pyjamas. No bra, just pyjamas. With your clothing, I have very specific clothing. So nothing with buttons and zips and crap. Nothing like that exists in my wardrobe, okay, because it's just too much. So bathroom, again, important. Because I'm gonna be a YouTube sensation. Like, not today, but it will be. Never run out of anything. Always have contingency. Always have everything you need. I've got another box there with everything I need in it, in very short reach. So I'll sit down and have a wash. And if you're suffering from chronic illness and you manage to have a wash, you do top and tail, you're doing good. Give yourself a high five. It's going well. I have little towels because of laundry. I do live on my own. Laundry is a problem. Be strategic about everything. Everything. Anything that can make your life easier. Any of you watching this who've got chronic illness, you know that your memory's shit, right? That's fine. It's chronic illness. But plan for it. Don't fuck yourself over when we can control certain things. Now, I can't cook. I've got burns. I try it at intervals. I can't do it. This is not sponsored. This is my survival. Yep, fuel. Hopefully one day I'll be sponsored for that. Although I'm not really good at it, am I? If you're really fucked up like me, have Huel. It's great. That's my theory on food. If I can grab it and go, that's it, I'm done. Oh, rest. Oh, fuck. If my fatigue is really bad, I have rest spots throughout the house. So I've got one there, what I call my granddad's store, got one there, here. And yes, it's shit having to, you know, sit on a bed because I've walked where you were with me. It wasn't far, was it? I think I did 30 steps and I've had to sit down. But it's great when you don't have to. Yeah, it's success when I go through phases where I don't have to sit on this bed. I'm like, because I'm really athletic at times, I can walk to the kitchen and back without needing to sit down. It's great. But I have these contingencies in place, yeah, and I use them. And I don't think it's a bad thing to use them, yeah? Just means that I'm flared up or I'm a bit sicker, at the time. But I'm still independent, okay? It's all about independence and not letting it win, okay? Just because I've had to sit down doesn't mean it's won. Housekeeping, outsource it. Outsource it. Now, I know sometimes it's difficult with budgets, okay? I think it cost me £23 a week to outsource my housekeeping. And we all know what it's like. Whether you're able-bodied, oh fuck, I'm gonna go sit outside. I think pretty much all of us, as your house gets messier and messier and looks like shit, your mental health declines. So yes, it's frustrating with budgets, but I would absolutely, I'll spend that 23 quid, yeah, a week, and have my house clean and it's lovely and I don't have to worry about it. And I'm so grateful to Michelle. Outsource. I kid you not, you look forward to the day that your housekeeper comes. And I made a decision that I've got limited energy. I want to do it on something nice. You know, I feel like you know, I had a big psychological thing that I'm spoiled because I'm paying for someone to clean. And it's like, no, if I've got energy, I want to do something nice. I don't want to spend 5 hours trying to change my bed and then be ill all weekend. I want to be able to sit in the garden, to just do something nice. So outsource the housekeeping, big tip. Oh, Unconditional Love. It's an important one. I know this rug says have a little Merry Christmas, and it's been out all year because the cats love it. They sit on it all the time. And I did get them another one, but this is their favourite, so I just leave it out. Oh, hi. It's okay. Don't panic. Hi. You don't normally follow me, do you, out here? So, Unconditional Love. I am a firm believer in modern science, but I think that the love you can get from cats and dogs can sometimes be more effective than treatment. You know, it's very, very rare for me to not get out of bed to feed them. When I'm completely isolated, all alone, and they curl up with me and purr, it makes me feel amazing. I make notes about everything, because anyone dealing with chronic illness or a busy life, you know you're going to forget shit. So I make notes about everything, and that really helps, so I don't panic. I don't ever panic about forgetting things or something coming up, because I know that I've made notes and I know that I'm doing as much planning as I can with the chronic illness. Socialise. This is a difficult one because I don't mean survival mode. Sometimes it's really difficult, even if it's just texting someone or, you know, sending them something on Messenger. If I can, I'll do a phone call. Talking to people is the best. That's really important. Listen to your body. Don't listen to what other people say, listen to your body. If your body needs to sleep, sleep. Listen to your body. Meds. I have a supply of meds in my bed. I have a supply of meds at my desk, which is where I sit every day. And if I go out, always have a supply of meds with me. Never, ever, ever go anywhere without your meds. Always have your meds. With your meds, always have repeat prescriptions in place. So I never have to worry about, oh my God, am I running low on my meds? I never worry about that. It's a repeat, it's always done. Yeah, set up your repeat. Because if you're dealing with chronic illness, you've got enough going on as it is without having to worry about, oh, I've only got 5 more days of my meds left. Repeat prescriptions, that's the way forward. Where they get delivered to your house. Yeah, that's what I do. Exercise. No, look, now please. For those of you that are that have suffered with chronic illness and you're like, fuck's sake, Charlie, don't be one of them. Like all those people that are like, perhaps if you exercised more you'd feel better. Fuck you! Yes, if it was as simple as exercise more and I'd feel better, of course I'd fucking exercise more. That's not it, you fucking knobhead. It's because I'm sick. Whew, took a lot of energy to do that. Didn't think I was going to have that little outburst. But listen, I'm not one of those knobheads. I get that we're sick, okay? So when I say exercise, I'm not talking like it's going to make your world so much better. I'm talking about, get one of these. Okay, now it's not sponsored, but it's a pedometer, right? Because if you use a Zimmer frame, you know, the Fitbit watches, they don't work. It's a pedometer. Now, I track my steps, and I've got separate vlogs on exercise, which you can watch one of those if you want. It's a really great way to see how you're doing. If your step count suddenly plummets, obviously, like if you're having a flare up or something, you know that you've declined. But what's fantastic, and the reason this is a hack, is when you start to do better, oh my God, is it an uplift? When you see your daily steps start to increase, you're like, yes, I'm like so fit. Like, it's amazing. Like yesterday I managed to do over 2,000 steps. I've gone in a week from 50s a day to over 2,000. Admittedly, I was really ill last night, so I overdid it. But if I didn't track it, I would have no idea. So for my mental health and your mental health, get a fucking pedometer. It'll change your life. But you need to write down your daily steps. Daily steps. Okay, on a calendar. Daily steps. It's amazing. And don't push yourself. You actually, look, if you haven't already and you are suffering from chronic illness, you need to watch my vlog on exercise, okay? Because don't make yourself sicker, right? And ignore what every able-bodied person tells you, unless they're a proper posh specialist or a physio, a posh physio, not a... Try and do one more physio, not one of those physios, okay? Very important. Don't listen to people that don't know what they're talking about. Obviously I do. Laughing, right? Even if you're exhausted and you haven't got the energy to laugh on the outside, I firmly believe you need to be surrounded by happy thoughts, happiness. So in this recent decline that I've had, I've been going through a Kevin Hart phase again. Like Kevin Hart, amazing. Kevin Hart and Ice Cube together. Oh. So have your contingency happy programs. Like The Big Bang Theory is one of mine. I have comedy films that are my go-to. Pixar is amazing for things like that as well. It's so important to surround yourself with positive, why can't I talk? Positive, happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. If you're still watching, I just want to say thank you. And I really want to say, please, please comment if you have any hacks that you feel that improve your quality of life. Please share them with our community. Please comment below, and I will be doing another vlog on this. I'm actually really glad that I have done this while I don't feel great, because I think that's the whole point, isn't it? It's not just to do this when I feel good, it's the reality of being disabled. But I think we have power. We have power as a community. We have power to help each other improve our quality of life by sharing information, by sharing what works for us. And like I said at the beginning of the vlog, I do think that although the basics stay the same, meds, rest, you know, being positive, they're going to stay the same, but the ways that we do that, or the way that I do that, will vary depending on how I feel and what is going on with my physical health. So please comment below, and what I'll do is I'll go through the comments and I will do another vlog, and I'll give you a shout out if I use one of your tips, because honestly there are times in my life where it's a bit shit. I'm very, very lucky, I know I am, but there are times where it's shit. So if any of you can come up with a hack or a tip or just something that improves my quality of life, I will be eternally fucking grateful. And I'm also really grateful that if you watch this. So thank you.